Hey guys, Joshua here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HyperX Cloud 2. The HyperX Cloud 2 gaming headset comes packed in a very nice red box which is HyperX color of choice. Open up the box and you get all your paperwork at the top. Take all those away and you see the removable mic, airline adapter, a pair of replaceable velour ear cushions, and the headphones. Lift up the entire section again and you see a carry bag, which is a very nice touch, and also the USB sound card which is located on the inside. The Cloud 2 comes in two models, the black and red option which I have right here, which is simply called red, and there's also a black and grey option which is called gunmetal, which is, grey. The HyperX Cloud 2 looks very stylish and should be comfortable for most people because there are soft pads everywhere on the headset. The band is leather coated with the HyperX logo embroidered on the top, and the exteriors are also metal brushed. There is an adjustment metal piece on the sides which you can pull them up or down to get a better fit for your head, and the ear cups can also swivel back and forth a tiny bit, but that's all you'll get for adjustability. You can't swivel the headphones like 90 degrees to the front or to the back. The included velour ear cushions are also easily swappable with the leather ones that are already attached, so it just depends on what you prefer on a headset while you're using them. Personally for me, I did prefer the velour ones. There are no controls located on the headset itself, instead they're all located on the included USB dongle, which has controls for your game volume, microphone volume, to mute your mic, and also a switch to toggle the virtual 7.1 surround sound. A small thing to note is that the USB controller has a small clip on the back that you can clip it to your shirt or anything to keep it out of the way, but it's also accessible. Something I really like with this setup is that the cable that is attached to the headphones has a really nice length if you're going to use it, say, with your phone or game controller, but when you are connected to the USB dongle, you will have plenty of length to connect, say, to the back of your PC. The microphone is detachable and is flexible enough to position however you like. It also has noise and echo cancelling, so you don't sound super weird when using it, and it sounds okay, it is decent. This is what the microphone sounds like, and I'm just going to read you a short paragraph from a Toda 2 website. With the first round of the Swiss group stage for the Bucharest Major 2018 wrapped up, the teams have been separated into two groups, those that won their first single game series and those that didn't. Tomorrow will be the losing team's chance at redemption before elimination begins to loom. The second half of today's matches played out just as predicted, though we saw some upsets in the two regional matches between Chinese and Southeast Asian teams. So as you heard, that's what the microphone sounds like, so leave a comment below what you think about it. On to sound quality, there are 53mm drivers located in these headphones, so they do sound very decent with balanced bass and the mids being great, but you won't get a very open sound stage just because these are closed back headphones. Clarity in games was fantastic, where gunshots can be heard clearly, and I didn't hear any muffled sounds in any of the games that I tested these in. When you turn on the virtual 7.1 surround sound, the directional sound becomes even better, and sounds in the distance suddenly become much more distinct, so you will actually be able to hear quite well where the sounds are coming from, say from your right or your left or even from behind you. This isn't a pair of noise cancelling headphones if you were wondering, but they are closed back and fit snugly onto your head, which means that they do provide some noise isolation and you won't hear much ambient noise when using them. Now, no software is included with the HyperX Cloud 2, nor can it be downloaded, so you can't customize the bass or the mids or the highs to your liking, which is a slight bummer because everything is only controlled through the dongle. For me personally, the headphones fit a bit too snugly, so they do apply some pressure on my nerves on the bottom of my ears, and I can only wear them for say about an hour plus or so before I have to take them off. Some people have requested to compare this with the Razer Electra V2, but it's actually very tough because they both have their strength and their weaknesses. They pretty much sound similar when comparing music or game sounds, though I'd probably give a slight edge to the Cloud 2 just because the drivers are a bit bigger. The Cloud 2 has a bit more adjustability just because these do swivel slightly more than the Razer Electra V2, and I do prefer the attached dongle and the sound of the mic, while the Razer Electra is just slightly more comfortable for me because it doesn't put as much pressure on my nerves. But the Cloud 2 is a little bit more expensive at the price of 88 USD, but I did manage to get it at 120 SGD, while the Razer Electra V2 costs 110 USD for the USB version. But if you opt to get the 3.5mm jack version, which I have, it is only about 90 SGD. Personally, because I managed to get the Cloud 2 at 120 SGD, I'd say pay the extra 10 to pick them up, even though they're not the latest model in the market. But as usual, please do go down to your local store or distributor and try them on first, because the comfort level will differ from person to person, especially because everyone has a different sized head. Also, if your budget is higher, do check out the Corsair Void Pro RGB, which I covered a while back, because that is wireless and RGB and is so comfy. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below in case you're interested to check that out. So that's all for this week. Let me know which headsets do you use and which ones you prefer. Like and subscribe for more gaming tech content, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!